Hi, welcome back to the Cuzzy Sound channel and my fourth vlog of 2021. Got my usual cheat sheet here. So as usual, start with a bit of a review. And the first thing to say is that I've still made no further progress with TripleSeq, the triple sequencer project that I was so keen on at the start of this year. Yeah, maybe later. One of the reasons I got well distracted by building some VCOs, voltage controlled oscillators. One of them is the Casu SAW VCO that I put into my Octivator module to replace the original simple SAW that was in there. I've already done a video on how I put that together and some demos, and I've used it quite a bit in some of the Modular Nights stuff. So you can go and look that up. I'll put a link up and you can go and have a look at what that one was. Another one which I was playing around with and I've actually built a module is a module I've called Origami, and the reason for that one is I wanted a triangle wave oscillator. So I've built a triangle wave oscillator, but then I also found a circuit for a wave folder. So I incorporated a wave folder in the module that has the triangle wave oscillator, and hence folding the waves, Origami. I've yet to make a video on that, but I will be making one of those sometime in the near future when I can get round to it. The other thing that took up quite a bit of time was the Cuzzy Drums series, both building the modules for it. Cuzzy Drums was an extension to Project 920, which was Project 920 was my son's Christmas present, a 9-volt modular synth. Cuzzy Drums was his birthday present, a 9-volt drum modules to complement his synth modules. There's a whole series of videos on that, and again I'll put a link to the playlist for all of those. So that's kind of what's been occupying my time, along with one or two other little side issues. New things that have come along, right? Well, this one, following on from the Cuzzy Drums series, one of the things I often get asked is, can I provide a more clear picture of the stripboard layouts? And so far I've just been pasting them into these videos, and people have been having to do screen grabs. What I have done now, I've set up a Dropbox folder which I can use to share, so anybody can click on the link and see the files that are in there. The link, I'm putting it in the description down below. So far, the only files that are on there is the complete set of stripboard layouts for Cuzzy Drums. Now, one of them, the clock divider, somebody pointed out that there was a mistake on that, in I'd missed a connection out for one of the jack sockets. So I've been back and modified that, and the modified version is what you will find on Dropbox. So if you want to get some clearer pictures of the layouts, follow the link and you'll be able to download them from there. On the same point of somebody pointing out an error, please do check them for errors. I do make mistakes. It's part of being human, you know. Maybe a nerd, but I'm still human. So yeah, if you find mistakes, then let me know, because I want to be able to go back and correct them. But I will make more mistakes. It's inevitable. So please, don't be afraid to tell me that I've missed something, or I've got something in the wrong place, or wherever. I try to iron out these little problems, but they sometimes creep through. So yeah, I don't mind people criticising mistakes. I can correct them. I'm rabbiting. I usually do. Another thing that new thing that I got, you probably know I like doing things on a bit of a budget, and whilst looking in one of the local charity shops, I found this little beauty. This is a CDD 302 digital drum machine. It's a little bit twee, as you can hear. It's the kind of thing that you'll get with one of your home keyboards. But I picked this up for, I think it was around £8. Certainly less than £10, and it came with the drumsticks, a power supply, which turned out to be the wrong power supply, but no problem, I've got plenty of power supplies that do work with it. There was no manual, but again, thanks to the good old Google search, I managed to find a PDF of that. And my intention is to hack it so that I can interface it with Project 12 Synth. Well, I've started by trying a really crude, simple hack. I don't know whether you can see there's 4 sockets on the back there. Those are what I've put in there, and at the moment they take a gate signal from each of the LEDs attached to the pads. Now behind the pads is some rubbishy sounds, but behind the pads is some piezo pickups. Now eventually I want to take some outputs from the piezo pickups and use those to give me CV and gate signals that I can use. But for now, I've just got some very crude gate signals coming from the voltage that's supplied to the LEDs, so that when I start an internal pattern, I don't know whether you can just about see that the LEDs are lighting up. So I had a little play at taking those outputs and putting them into the synth, and yeah, this is a short clip of the kind of thing I managed to achieve. But so what's happening is, as the pattern shifts around the pads and triggers each of the LEDs, I get a gate signal on one of the 4 outputs, which I'm now sticking through a patch in the synth. Of course, what I can do now, I can play them both together. Yeah, well, not great, interesting, but it's a work in progress, and I'll get round to putting a few more additions in there, do a little bit more hacking. I'd like to try and find a clock output as well, so I can use it to clock things in the synth. But yeah, well, that's kind of, it's just something for fiddling around with, and hey, you know, for a few pounds, it doesn't matter if nothing really comes of it. What else? Project 12. Oh, where are we going to go? I'll go this side. It's grown a little bit. It's grown an extra bit of length. I don't know whether you can actually see it very clearly on this, but here's a picture of it with the box extension. Because against what I said at the start of the year, I couldn't help myself, and I have been building more modules for Project 12. So I was running out of room, so I had to extend the box. At some point, I may even end up extending the others, but that involves altering the shelving as well. So that's you know, that's a bit later. But yeah, so that I've got room for more modules. So hey, great, happy days. For the future, well, I've got some ideas for Loops and Beeps tracks and the Little Boxes Orchestra, and again, it's just a case of getting round to recording those. I am building more modules for Project 12. I've got some ideas for some more little boxes, and there will be a couple more rainy days projects. So lots of things to keep me busy over the coming year, and maybe I might even get round to finishing the triple sec sequencer. But for now, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Hope you're enjoying following all the videos and are building your own kit, and yeah, you really should be having a go. Build your own.